I think the biggest thing that makes us unique is that we live, breathe, ride bikes constantly, and that is our 100% life passion, whether we are working in this business or not. You know, we live what we do and what we sell, and ultimately it just makes it really easy because it's what we truly enjoy doing. Nicollet Bike Shop got its original name from its original location, which was 3 miles south of the town of Nicollet. And it started out of a garage from a couple that were school teachers, and they slowly built the business over the years. I worked for the shop for 15 years, off and on. It was kind of my first real job I had besides mowing lawns and doing a paper route. That kind of snowballed into, this sounds like a good idea and let's give it a whirl. So long story short, here we are.
Been here 3 years, was approached by Justin, a longtime high school friend. Jokingly, we were saying how sweet it would be to have a shop together someday and work together on bikes for a living, and here we are today, working on bikes, selling bikes. It's fun. During the midst of the season, we have about 4 of us working in the service department, basically full-time, doing bike builds, bike repairs, and all of that. As a bike mechanic, things are always changing. So, I mean, you're always just trying to stay on top of everything and just being the best that you can be at it. Saves time in the long run for the whole shop, making us more productive, faster turnaround, happier customers.
I'm definitely not as mechanical. That's the hardest part for me of the sport. Luckily I have Justin and Brady to Brady really likes to work on my bikes, Justin not as much. I came from the bike racing aspect of the sport, so I started mountain bike racing when I was about 15 and have raced all over the world and all over the US. Done a lot of, mostly mountain bike racing, some road racing, also some cyclocross racing, and yeah. I fell in love with mountain biking because you get a little bit of both. You get the endurance aspect of the sport, so it's cross-country mountain biking, so there's you're climbing up hills, but you also get some technical aspects too, so you have to go over rocks, roots. You just get out in the woods and places where most people never get to see. You get to see some really beautiful places out there, and you get that endurance aspect, but yet still you have to have that skill, so you kind of combine a couple elements into the sport.
So in the future, I see bikes continually evolving and becoming lighter, more comfortable to ride. More importantly, I see Mankato becoming a much better community for cycling. The infrastructure investment that the community has made, whether it's the Sakata State Trail or the Red Jacket or now our mountain bike trails that we have, is really encouraging. Not only from a bicycle industry person, but also from a community member, that there's so many good options to utilize a bicycle and get yourself around town. So I see Mankato continuing to be a better town for cyclists, for people walking, for anyone being active outdoors. I see ourselves being here, and I see ourselves hopefully growing and just helping more people discover the activity that we love so much too. There comes the time for us to stand.